Hey everybody, good morning. Mike Kirkman here at Dragon Boat DIY. And today I am going to give you guys a video on how to assemble a Dragon Boat protective cover. Many people buy them fully assembled, but you can also buy the cover unassembled and do the assembly yourself, which is really not a difficult task. 2 or 3 people can do it in the span of about an hour. And in that case, you're going to pay less for the cover because you're not getting all the pipes and the various components. I can ship you, for example, this is a full-size 20 paddler Dragon Boat cover for a BUK 20 paddler boat. It's black canvas. This will ship in a fairly reasonably sized box, whereas if we sell a fully assembled cover, you can imagine it's going to go in a huge box like that sucker right there, and it's much more expensive for us to ship that to you. We make these covers for the BUKs and the Champions, the 10 paddler boats and the 20 paddler boats, so we've got a variety. We have black, we have gray, sometimes we have blue. We can order custom covers, a little more expensive, but we can do that as well if you're interested. But we're going to ship you this, and we're also going to ship you, these are end caps, and I'm going to show you in a little bit what they're for, but there's a 1/2 inch size of vinyl cap. There's also a 3/4 size vinyl cap, and these are the 2 sizes of pipes that are the foundation, the skeleton per se of the cover, and I'll show you what that's all about. So we're going to ship all that to you. We're also going to ship you a set of PVC cutters with that, so you don't have to go out and buy or borrow one of these. You're going to have to buy basically just one thing, and that's the actual PEX pipe. And for one cover, one standard 20 paddler boat cover, I'm going to say you're going to need about 50 feet of 1/2 inch PEX pipe, and that's essentially a 1/2 inch size. And now you can get these at Home Depot, any of the home improvement stores, but I would advise that you buy it from Amazon or Temu and buy the Viver brand. And the reason I say that is it's cheaper. So you're also going to need some 3/4, the larger size. I'm going to unwrap a cover now. We're going to place it on the boat. And this is essentially the process that you're going to use with help from 1 or 2 people to actually assemble this cover yourself. We're just going to slip this end over the bow, and we're going to clip it. I'm going to clip it underneath here and just tighten it up so it doesn't slip off during our procedure here. This is the way in which we secure the cover to the actual boat. These clips come apart and they go around the bench. So here we've got, a bench across here, and these straps are coordinated and lined up with the bench, and they go underneath each bench. They clip, and then they tighten up. So you've got essentially 20 spots where these straps and clips are securing the cover. So again, we're going to start down now at the stern. So this opens up, and it's aligned with the steering arm, so that you can stick that through. Steering arm goes through, and the cover just fits nicely. So your assistant is basically going to give you a 1/2 inch vinyl cap, and that again is just to protect. There's a sharp edge there when you cut these, so you want to protect that. You don't want that to bite into the canvas. And then you're going to open this up and stick it in. And as it goes in, you'll see it start to take the shape. And then the next step is you want to cut this pipe. You're just going to square up the cutter. Make sure you're not trapping any of the actual canvas in the cut, and snap it off. Easy peasy. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pop this vinyl cap on here, You're going to push it in so it bottoms out, and you're going to close the Velcro. So again, we're going to just show you one more, and then I'm going to do a couple of the 3/4 inch pipes. It's basically the same process, but we're going to move along. Once you've done that, then you move on to the actual 3/4 pipe. And these are the support pipes that go over the hull. These 1/2 inch ones are inside the hull. They just give you some additional dome protection here for the rain to run off, and they clip to the benches. Whereas the main pipes are these ones that go right in along the side here, and they're going to extend over the boat to allow the rain and debris and everything to fall off the boat. So let's go over and grab some 3/4. You're going to need about 100 feet of this. So you can buy a 100-foot roll. First thing you're going to do is get a 3/4 vinyl cap, pop that on, and get your cutter ready. And then this is going to insert into the main tunnel. And there are 13 of these along the length of the cover. So again, put your thumbnail right there, pull it out a little bit, and you want to cut about 1.5 inches. Right there. Then you're going to pop that cap on. Whoop, sorry. Push it in, close off that Velcro, and that's it. So we're going to do one more. So you've essentially got 13 of these big pipes to do, you got 10 of these small pipes to do, and that's it, the cover's done. Okay, so that finishes up all the intermediate pipes, the 1/2 inch pipes, and now we're going to move on to the main structural pipes, which are the 3/4 pipes. Again, you're going to need a 100-foot roll of that, 50-foot roll of the 1/2 inch. Okay folks, so that's it. That didn't take long. So give yourself an hour and you can put this thing together yourself and save your club a few $100s in shipping, and obviously our time and effort here to put it together for you. We're going to cinch it up quickly because now we've got it all nice and tight. So as I mentioned earlier, right on the end here, I've got these. You can see how if I give this a tug, the whole cover kind of, you know, gets nice and tight. You can imagine even in a heavy rain, it's all just going to pour off the cover. You're not going to get any pooling or build up. There is a 1-year warranty on the cover, so it'll get you through a season under warranty. So we sell this cover. You'll see it in our online store. Check it out. Again, we can sell it to you for a much lesser price. If you just buy the canvas portions, assembled is going to cost you $300 or $400 more, depending on the type of boat, small boat or standard boat. And then just remember too, the shipping box is much larger, like 5-6 times larger for the assembled cover, and that's an oversize shipment that UPS or FedEx is going to charge a surcharge. It's very expensive. I'd like people to understand that this cover is very easy to assemble. You can do it in an hour, 2 hours max. Great product, and if you have any questions, absolutely email Dragon Boat DIY. It's Mike at panamdragonboat.com, or you can text me 813-600-8642, and I'll answer all your questions. Thanks everybody, and have a great day.